We're going to talk about how to use your old Nearpod lessons with the free version of Nearpod. When I'm in my Google Drive and I have a lesson and it's saved with my Nearpod add-ons in, I can see that it's like this. Matching a video, all of these different options. The extension will no longer work. If I open it, it's just going to be blank, so we can't use the extension anymore. That's part of the free version. These are now images, okay? So I can take them out right now, or I can leave them in so that I can go get them from the library or anything like that. Now we'll go to Nearpod, and I will create a new Nearpod. And then where it says upload files, I'm going to get this Nearpod from my drive, and I'm going to select the Nearpod that I need. Okay, I want to put it in as individual slides. It will process and upload all of my slides. Now that my Nearpod is done processing, I'm going to go through and find my old activities because I want to make a new activity with those same Nearpod pieces that I had before. Okay, so I can see on my screen what I used to have, and then if you would like, you can just create it to a draw it, and then you can grade the draw it, or you can recreate the poll. Okay, so I have all this information here. If I go back, okay, and I want to add new, and I'm going to find poll. And then I can type my new answers in here. Okay, it has all of the same things that was offered in the Nearpod extension. It's just in the program now. Okay, once I have it, I can just put it where I need it to go and then delete my old slide. Okay, and then I continue to do that until I've fixed my old Nearpod activities. So matching pairs I got from the library. So this was something that I had found. So what I can do is, okay, once I save and exit, it'll be in my Nearpod library. I can still use parts of the Nearpod library, but it won't have everything that we used before. But if I want to search for, okay, and I would like to do an activity, let's say I want to add this time to climb, okay, and I can add to my lessons. And then once I'm back in my own lessons, it's here. Okay, so now that it's in my library, I can play the live or the student pace, and I'll just have to do that separate from my lesson. So if you wanted to do a live participation and add the code that this would give you into your Nearpod lesson, so if I made a blank slide, if I edit, and so here's my slide I'd like to do. I want to add new activity. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to add new slide. And here I could just say and then tell the students so that when they are ready to get to the time to climb, they can click on, or they can go and open that and put in their code. Okay. For reports, they're all the same. You get the same reports. So what I could do is if I know that I'm going to have to delete and re-upload different Nearpods based on my needs and the amount of space, I can download the reports. I can download the entire lesson report or the student report or both, so that I still have all of my grades and information that I would need if I ever had a question about grades. If you're going to create a new Nearpod lesson this year, I would still create in Google Slides, do everything that you need to do. Okay, if you add your image for your draw it or anything here, when you go to save it, you can convert that slide, so you can make all of the presentation that you can make that you wouldn't need for Nearpod activities into this slides presentation. And when you're back in Nearpod, just go through and upload your slides from your drive. And then it will process, and you can go through and add whatever content you need from there. One of the easiest things to do is if you are making a quiz and you wanted to type a doc, so if we started with question 1, if I save all of my questions here with their answers, then when it's time for me to make a quiz, so if I want to add new quiz, I can have my question and I can go back and forth, copy and paste all my answers as well. That way it saves you a little bit of time, and I always have that quiz created for me in my drive.